Hello everyone, welcome to our next lesson. Today we're looking at the factor and remainder theorem. What the factor and remainder theorem says is if you're dividing by x minus k and you get a remainder, r, well, if you put in the value of k into your polynomial, you'll get that remainder r. The factor theorem says essentially the exact same thing, but your remainder is 0. Let's just look at a question and see how this works. So I've got this cubic polynomial up here at the top, and it has a factor of x plus 2, meaning if I divide by x plus 2, the remainder would be 0. And also, when I divide by x plus 1, it gives a remainder of 4. So that means if I put negative 2 into your cubic, it'll equal to 0. And if I put negative 1 into this cubic, it'll equal to 4. So let's just do that. I'm going to put negative 2 into this cubic. So 3 times negative 2 to the power 3 plus p times negative 2 squared plus q times negative 2 minus 2. And since this is a factor, it'll be equal to 0. Similarly, I'll write it on the side. If I put negative 1 into this, so 3 times negative 1 to the power 3 plus p times negative 1 squared plus q times negative 1 minus 2. If I put that negative 1 into it and the remainder is 4, then this would be equal to 4. And now we've got two equations, two unknowns. It turns into a simultaneous equation that we just have to solve. So let's just keep going. 8 times 3 is negative 24. Oh, that's a plus. Plus 4p minus 2q minus 2 equals 0. Let's look at this one. Negative 3 plus p minus q minus 2 is equal to 4. Let's keep going. So negative 26 plus 4p minus 2q is equal to 0. I'm going to do one more step. I'm just going to divide it by 2. So negative 13 plus 2p minus q is equal to 0. And let's look on this right-hand side. So negative 3 minus 2 minus 4. So negative 9 plus p minus q is equal to 0. Now we've got the two equations. Let's just put them on top of each other. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to use this one. And this is negative 9 plus p minus q is equal to 0. Okay, and if I add those up together, or subtract them, negative 3 minus negative 9, so I got negative 4. 2p minus p is equal to 0, and therefore p is equal to 4. And then if we substitute that into one of the equations, let's call this equation 1 and equation 2. If I sub it into, let's go with 2, we get negative 9 plus p, which is 4, minus q is equal to 0. And therefore negative q is equal to 5, and therefore q is equal to negative 5. Assuming I haven't done any mathematical errors, there's your solution. Hope that helps. Have a good day.